Savvy readers, it's Marti Gras, and we all know what that means. Books all about New Orleans. So grab yourself a slice of king's cake, and we will go over our favorite New Orleans reads. This Savvy read is titled 9 Lives, Mystery, Magic, Death, and Life in New Orleans. In 1965, New Orleans was hit by Hurricane Betsy and completely flooded. That storm changed the city and the culture that was found there. After the author was sent to report on the damage Katrina brought to the city, after the storm, he found that he couldn't stay away from New Orleans. The more he spoke to the people that New Orleans called home, the more he wanted to know about everything there in the culture and everything about the city. Eventually, he moved there and then wrote this book. Through a series of interviews, the author collected biographies of 9 people who lived throughout both storms, Katrina and Betsy. The result is a clear image of who and what was lost in those storms and what cannot be rebuilt. So if you ever wanted to know about what the city of New Orleans was like before Katrina and what it's like after Katrina, this book is the book to tell you. Our last Savvy read for this week is called Yellow House, a memoir by Sarah Broom. This follows one family and the home that was an integral part of their story. Sarah's mother, Ivory May, buys a yellow shotgun house in an unnamed, unnoticed neighborhood of New Orleans in 1961. Ivory is Sarah Broom's mom, and Ivory married Simon Broom, and before too long, their family grew into a whopping 14 people. However, soon after Sarah was born, the youngest of 12 kids, Simon passed away sadly, leaving Ivory May with a widow and a single mother life. With the constant need of repairs to the Yellow House, it eventually became Ivory's 13th kid without Simon around. In this Savvy read, Broom not only tells her family's story, but also addresses important topics like class, race, and inequality in this inspirational memoir. Alright, Savvy readers, thank you guys for joining us during this week's episode of Savvy Reads, books all about New Orleans. Happy Mardi Gras. Hope you guys all have a great time celebrating. Remember to celebrate responsibly. And keep up with Shelf Savvy at Shelf Savvy on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to visit shelfsavvy.com for all of the book deals that you can beat. Keep reading and see you guys next week.